the world to make sure that happens.
I agree with everything he said.
I want to just underscore real quick. I want to give him a lot of credit for that. I mean, maybe it's more than he just answered the question honestly. He didn't try to spin it. He didn't call it a hoax. It is a choice to call what is happening in Gaza a hoax. You might disagree with the decision to run a single photo.
I'm talking about the photo.
But your
and
comments,
it's an example of the kind of propaganda that's being used to color public opinion.
I'm asking you to
That's my
pull
point.
back from this ledge, okay? That is what I'm asking. And answer the question honestly. That photo, let's say that photo was maybe the wrong editorial decision, but is what is happening over there a hoax?
No,
Okay,
I agree with everything Johnson
Thank
said.
you.
There is a humanitarian crisis, but the question was, why is public opinion changing? And I'm telling you that it's changing because people are being misinformed. There's another example.
No, it's
for
changing
days,
because we are no longer
we've
being
been told that
misinformed.
there's no evidence that Hamas is looting the trucks. Today, the United Nations' own data that they published said 90% of the trucks from May to July were looted by Hamas.
Okay, that data,
So again,
hold on, Scott,
propaganda.
stop. That data says that those trucks that you're talking about, it's not 90%, but those trucks that you are talking about were either taken by hungry people or by armed looters.
And who are the armed looters?
And hold on a second, Scott. Do you know what proportion of those trucks were taken by armed looters versus hungry people? No, you don't.
There are armed Hamas looters.
Scott, so I'm just saying. I am just saying.
But I'm just saying.
Just one
we've
second.
said no
okay?
evidence. There's evidence.
I am just saying. We have reporters in Gaza who are talking to women and families who go to the entrance points for aid trucks. And they go there to try to get aid directly from the trucks because they are worried about going to the distribution sites because it is dangerous. So those hungry people are, quote unquote, looting from the trucks to survive. So I just want to make that point.
Where's the danger?
Look,
I said this yesterday and I still don't get it. What is up Abby's ass these days? She's so rude the way she talks to Scott like he's a toddler. She's completely worked up over his answer to a pretty straightforward question. Why are fewer Americans standing firmly with Israel right now? I think Scott gave a very reasonable and honest answer. He says people don't know who to trust anymore because of the nonstop misinformation. And in case you didn't know what he was referring to, is New York Times, they used a picture of a child with pre-existing conditions to look, emaciated and skinny, and either directly or inferred that it was Israel starving children like this. So it was complete propaganda. Abby treats it like a conspiracy, though. That actually happened. But when she really lost it is when she cuts him off and says, so you're saying is that the starving children in Gaza are a hoax? Every single one of them. Like, what? Where did that even come from? Scott never denied the crisis. In fact, he explicitly said it's a humanitarian crisis. He was calling out manipulative media narratives, not denying anyone's suffering. Like, Abby just wasn't hearing it, man. Like, she was locked into the argument that she wanted to have. And when Scott didn't play along, she just invented one. At that point, if I were Scott, I'd honestly just disengage. I mean, she wasn't debating. It's like she was just unhinged. What do you guys think? Am I making too big a deal about Abby's behavior? Or if you watch regularly, are you noticing, I feel like a harder and harder edge to her, nastier and nastier to Scott? Let me know in the comments.